My name is Parker, and this is my journey through week 3 of the oral presentations using the KWL framework. K, what I knew, prior knowledge, understanding of organization, how to project your voice and effective body language using hand signs. I knew how to organize a speech, how to make an outline, which are probably the most important things is the outline of the speech, at the beginning, middle, the end, your bullet points. One thing that I found important very early on and that my teachers told us was your outline is bullet points. You're not writing an essay and then presenting the essay. It's bullet points. And then you just speak off the bullet points, and it's much more of a conversation than getting up there, being a stick figure and reading off the whiteboard. And with that comes practice. Practice is essential. It's the most important thing. You practice, and then when you think you got it perfect, you practice again. And then acknowledging all these elements and then applying them under pressure. It's very different when you're in high school or in college and you're talking to your peers, or maybe a room full of people you don't know, but talking to people your age, it's not frightening until it's like a business like presentation, and then it's like, oh, I have to get this right, or my job could be on the line. I have to impress people. It's not so for a grade. But even in then, there's pride in that, and which takes a lot of stress off when it's like, okay, well, this is me. I'm confident in what I'm doing. And that's kind of one of the things I wanted to know is managing nervousness and stage fright, and how to engage the audience besides eye contact and looking at them while they're staring at me, just looking at me. It can become frightening, and I think there's great pride, like I said earlier, in being nervous. It shows that you care, and then I kind of use that to build up self-esteem, to calm myself, and to make impactful speeches, to impress people, to just have a conversation, because that's what it is. They're not staring at you. It's to have a conversation. They're there. They want to learn about it. And that's very important. And then how to develop efficient research methods, how to know about when it's too personal, when it's not personal, what is effective. Is talking about how your friend has diabetes and your speech full of diabetes. Is that like a good example? Probably not. Is it, and one thing that I learned is nerves are energy, like I said earlier, and purposeful practice in front of the mirror, practice in front of other people, kind of make yourself seem weird. It may seem weird just practicing in front of random people, but it'll help for identifying and improving your delivery. And then that simplicity often wins. For example, in my speech about crypto, I wanted to go in depth about the blockchain, like how it works, all the math behind it. But in reality, when I'm giving a speech about crypto, most people don't care for math. They just want to know like what it is, how it kind of the basics works, create an analogy, and then give them a few key points. And rather than overwhelming them with like what a Merkle tree is, how all this works, blah, 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 blah. And then, that is, in conclusion, the journey from KW to L. Speaking used to be a daunting task, but rather it's a good skill and an enjoyable skill.